Can you guys see this? Good? Okay. Okay, friends, then let us start. Welcome to the usi-tech Transform Your Life. It's here, or that's what it says here. We're maybe a new company. We're now a little bit more than 8 months old, but the technology we use, the products we use is going back almost 15 years. And I think that's something important before we start. The foundation of the company is very strong. The functionality of the product is very, very strong. The functionality of the business was always priority in the beginning. So to have a functional business that's working, don't get me wrong, there's so many great companies out there. The question is always, do you make money with it? Is the product working or not? Somebody got their microphone on. Please unmute it. I think we do the next time a little bit a different way of meeting. We can invite for a webinar as well, so I don't have to go back the whole time and unmute the microphone. Let me do this again. Where is it? One is on. I hear something. There it is. Okay. So guys, just please mute your microphone. Otherwise, I have to go back and forth in the presentation. That would be great. Thank you. Okay. Let us go back and start as long as the connection is here. Let's go. Where is the presentation? The presentation is missed. Where is my presentation? Let me go back here quick. There it is. Presentation disappeared. There it is. Now you can see something, hopefully. Okay. Let's get going again. What are we looking at today? We're looking at the products, in easy words, the compensation plan, how you make money, how does it work. We will talk about the BTC packages. That is definitely exploding around the world. An amazing product, a very, very easy product that literally now goes around in more than 45 countries, I think. We'll talk about that compensation plan. And if you have any questions at the end, I'm happy to answer all the questions. So if you have anything, just keep it for or until the end, and then we'll go over it. Now, before we start, I want to go back a little bit in time so you see how usi-tech came together. And for me, it's important today that you see that what we do here is not only real, it's long-term. The company is here to stay. I know that you probably heard it a couple times. We have the best product, we have the best company, and so on and so on. I don't want to convince you today. I just want to give you an impression why we're literally exploding with this concept and with the product, because compare maybe to other companies, and all respect to other companies, the products are working. That means we don't have anybody who is getting left behind. What do I mean with this? In the marketing industry or in the network industry, you maybe heard before, oh, it's not working, or I don't make money with it. We don't have this. Everybody who is using the product and everybody who's using the business is making money. So it's a win-win situation. There are no losers. There's nobody who can say it's not working. And that, I think, is a very, very important part of our success. The foundation that the company has is very strong. We're maybe new. We choose the network marketing way to distribute it, but the foundation is not network marketing in a positive way. I will explain that to you in a second. We got a solid trading background. And let me go back a little bit who we are and how this whole thing came together. For myself, I was always looking for possibilities. Basically, how can I make money with my own money? Real residual income or passive income, however you want to call it. And you probably all experience good and bad things out there. So the same with me. I lost a lot of money as well. I learned my lessons, but I was always interested into systems that is giving me a profit. And I used one of the products since about 2 years now. But before, it was only working with a minimum of 100,000 and more. So that's maybe not a mass product. So it was for an exclusive, let's say, clientele. And the idea was, why not giving it or giving access to those products to everybody. So basically people can build wealth for themselves, can build a future, can make money without not even, for example, making or doing the business, only through the product. And the idea I thought that time was really fascinating, to have a product that really gives you a value in terms of whatever you put in. And so the product is going back almost 15 years. The development of this product took about 7 years. It's in use since about almost 3 years, including myself that I'm using it. And what you will see soon is something that's working. That's very important. So we're a technology company that's basically, in easy words, specialized for many years in the trading history. One product that we started with is an automated trading software. Who is behind this software? His name is João Felipe Fernandes Severino. He lives in Portugal. He's developing trading software almost 20 years. That's why I meant in the beginning we have a strong trading background, a strong trading foundation, so that people know in easy words what they're doing. He and his team are based in Portugal. There's Ralph, a good friend of mine. He's in financial business since about 30 years, a professional trader as well. There is Horst Jicher. He's a German guy. He got a strong corporate background in commercial securities, and was and still is responsible for our company, but or for usi-tech. But he brought two major companies to the stock market. Somebody who really knows how to set up a company, how to set it up long term. And don't get me wrong, but you know, a lot of companies out there are failing because they probably don't know what to do. It's not easy these days to really set up something internationally. And does our concept work? You will see it in a second. I think we can say a lot of things, but facts are speaking for themselves. And then there is me, but I'm, let's say, just the guy who's building the network. So whatever you see today was built from scratch. I began that a couple months ago, more than 8 months ago, from at home in Spain, calling people, sharing the product, using the product, sharing the possibility. And out of this, by the way, today we're almost hit 50,000 clients, partners worldwide in now probably about 45 countries. And it's not only because a lot of effort was taken by leaders. It's because the product just works. And, you know, in easy words, if something works, you don't have to explain much. Let me go a little bit into the first product, into the markets. The Forex market, if you're not familiar with it, it's a $5.3 trillion market a day. $5.3 trillion trading volume a day. It's amazing. It's the biggest market. It does more in volume than, by the way, the stock market in 1 week. So is there a possibility to make money in a foreign exchange world? Absolutely. But you have to know what we're doing. And what we are doing is we're using a fully automated trading software that's basically not a new invention. Most 85%, even 90% these days are automated trading systems used by banks, by investment companies, and so on. So the difference is just that we as users, and I'm a user as well, can participate in a tremendous market with not having or needing the knowledge of being a professional trader, executing the trade, spending time. So the software is fully automated. You just can press start or stop. And you have to understand that we are definitely different than other companies. Why? Because the trading software runs on the broker that usi-tech gives you. So it runs on your own broker account, in easy words. That means it's transparent. It's fully transparent. You can put in money, you can take out money, you can check it, you can control it at any time, every day. So it can be probably more transparent than this. What are the results of all the thousands of accounts that are running since we started November 1st? We can proudly say not one of them lost their money. And I think that's pretty amazing. You have to understand 85% of the people are losing money in the Forex market. It's a high risk market. We are making money. Why? Because the software is really, really good. It's going back, like I said before, almost 15 years. And I'm just telling you this, that you know that the foundation of the company is pretty strong. They're really, really good in what they're doing. And the software works with a minimum already with 1,000 US or 1,000 euros. That's not much in a market like the Forex market, by the way. But to explain it a little bit better, why it's working so good and what's the difference, give me a couple minutes and then we'll go into this. So the product we have, number one product that we started with is a lifetime software license with no monthly fees, no nothing, but including all the upgrades. Like you would purchase, let's say, a software from wherever, company XYZ, and you get all the updates for free the next couple of years, because this product is a long-term product. It will be installed. It's called on a MetaTrader 4. That's a trading platform. Don't worry, you don't have to do nothing here. If you think about what's all those numbers, the easiest thing, 95, probably more, 97% of all our clients, partners are using, it's called a VPS. A VPS is a virtual private server. You basically just open up your broker account with Argus FX. Argus FX, you can Google it, 16 years on the market, since 13 years regulated by the biggest authorities in the world. They got offices in Germany as well, in Frankfurt. Very good. Argus tested usi-tech, USI tested Argus FX. It's very important that you have a broker that really knows what we're doing, is fully involved. Very happy, because keep in mind, a broker is only making money when you're making money. A broker has no interest in people coming, opening up an account and losing that money, because they make the money through trading. And the more you trade, the more selling and buying, the more money brokers make. So that will be set up on, it's called again a VPS, like a cloud. You just put in your broker ID number and your password, press start and let it run. A lot of people are asking, what is the performance? I will come to this too. So it's very easy. You would register basically for free, obtain the software, it costs 1 times 600 euros, obtain or open a trading account, install the software on a VPS, fund it, minimum is 1,000 or more. If you don't have it, don't worry, just keep paying online. The second product starts already with 50 euros, but in the Bitcoin area, and activate your automatic trading. Why is it unique? There's so many trading strategies, about 120 worldwide. I don't want to make it too complicated and too boring. Most of them are just going with a trend and they're against the trend. They're nice in terms of performance, but they're taking a high risk. Our software is working differently. Priority is to secure the funds and not doing crazy performance. So everything you see and you will see in the future is not based to taking high risks or doing fancy performance for a couple percent a day. This is real, friends. So if you have the focus on not losing money, on the other side, you have to see doing still nice performance, but I don't mean this in a bad way, but compare maybe to other things out there where you can have a couple percent a day. This is real and this is secure as possible in the high risk market. So it makes about 3 to 5% on a monthly base. It's called a correlation trading. That means they use 20 different currency pairs that are working against each other in a correlation. So if you maybe ask yourself, could I lose my money? In theory, yes, but it's almost impossible. Why? Because in order to lose your money, all of the 20 currency pairs would have to move in one direction. Did that ever happen in the history of the Forex market? No. So just maybe to give you a little bit input, How this is working. If you want to have more details, we do and have several trainings that goes very in details. I don't want to bore you and with trading strategies. In my words, as a not trader, it works so good because for me and for the other clients, it's fully automated. I don't have to do nothing. I can check it over an app. It's called MT4. MT4 you can download in every app store. You can put in your account number, the same, because we work with fully licensed brokers, so they list it. You put in your password and you can check it and show it at any time, every day, and control basically your gains. But just keep in mind, this is 6 to 12 month time frame. It's not interesting what it does on a daily base, on a weekly base, on a monthly base. Just let it run. But the interesting thing about this software and is that it says here it can make up to 150%. We have accounts that are making and made up to that performance, but depends a little bit. You want to leave it run? Do you let it run? Sorry, on a high risk or low risk? I have it on low risk. If you have the nerves for high risk means it just moves a lot more. But that depends a little bit on how you want to see it. Before I go into the compensation plan, let me give you a little bit of power and idea of what we have. The compensation plan is not priority today, but I will show you the results. That's maybe a lot more effective. You have several possibilities, by the way, to make money here. The product costs 600 euros, no monthly fees, a very easy qualification. We'll talk about this in a second. But what I want to show you is this. The trading results you can share, and maybe you can see this link. We can copy it and go into this as well. Somebody got the microphone on. Please mute your microphone so we don't have an echo. Thank you. FX Blue, by the way, there's a friend of us. He put some clients of his into FX Blue. What is FX Blue? Let me show this to you. I hope you can see it here. It's live. FX Blue is a website where you can use to put in your, basically your, oh wow, my internet is super fast here. Well, let me see. Okay. Let us load this. You see here the internet is very, very slow. I hope you guys can still hear me very good. Let us go into FX Blue a little bit later, or you check it by yourself. FX Blue is basically guaranteed real results in the Forex area. Just to give you an idea why this product is pretty powerful. Even if you would start, let's say, with 2,000 euros a day, and I know a lot of people are here because of the BTC package, but don't underestimate the power of the software we have as well on a long-term run. Only, let's say, if you only put in 2,000 and you put another 100 every month in, you got an average performance of about 4 to 5%. So 4.5%, you will end up with almost $1 million after 10 years. And if you do this with 5,000, you will end up with about 1.5 or 1.4 million. If you put 10K on, what the average is about over 8,000 worldwide. So that almost double it. Just to give you an idea, the power of a product that performs. And if you don't see things on a daily base, on a weekly base, wealth is not built in a week, in a month. It's built over time, over this compounding effect. And that's why the software is so amazing, because the idea and reality, meanwhile, from usi-tech is always to provide products for you, for us, for me, for all of us, to what you can use to generate money with your own money and diversify it. So don't put everything in one basket. So let us go to the second product. I know a lot of people are here because of the BTC Bitcoin product. It's an amazing product. Literally, it exploded, and it's so easy and it's so powerful. And I don't think we have to explain the Bitcoin itself. The Bitcoin is just going through the roof at the moment. Let me check what the price is today from one Bitcoin. I have it here live on my phone. 2,800 and it just changed. $2,880 is one Bitcoin. You probably heard about Bitcoins. I heard it too. I remember 4 years ago that a friend of mine said, you have to buy Bitcoins. I said, what's this? Um, it would have been a wise decision. If you don't know what Bitcoin is, go Google it. It's meanwhile, by the way, in Japan, got accepted as official currency. It's a currency that it's not stoppable. You cannot destroy it. You cannot hack it. You cannot trace it. It's a decentralized system. There are many coins. We deal with the Bitcoin. It's called alternative coins as well. They're very good, but we go with the Bitcoin, so the major coin. If you look at Richard Branson, Bill Gates, Vern Bernanke, the ex chief of the Federal Reserve, you can all Google this. Bitcoin is got so accepted. I mean, in Switzerland, I'm from Switzerland. You can pay a part of your taxes. Meanwhile, like Bitcoins, you can go to the train station. There are Bitcoin machines. You guys, a lot of here are in Asia, in Thailand. You can pay your phone bill, your electricity bill, water. You can go to 7-Eleven. There are banks accepting Bitcoins. So, by the way, you can here in Spain, I met a friend yesterday. He bought his house with Bitcoins. There are car dealers who meanwhile accepted Bitcoins. I just bought a wonderful watch with Bitcoins. So it's not something that you maybe you are with Bitcoins that you maybe think, ooh, that's something that hasn't value. I think the timing couldn't be better at the moment. Whatever the speculations are of the growth, I can tell you if you use our product or not, but you will not and can't go wrong if you just buy a little bit Bitcoins and you take that message today with you. If you want to take more or make more, then use the products we offer. By the way, the Bitcoin was in the beginning of or December 2000, about 800 euros or so. So now it's about 2,500 euros. It more than doubled. So imagine, it's quite nice. If you see, a lot of acceptance from big payment systems like NetTeller.
Samuel, please mute your microphone.
Somebody has his microphone on. Please mute it. Thank you. So let us come a little bit to the point. What do we offer and what does usi-tech offer? We offer a BTC package in Bitcoins equals 50 euros. So a very easy product, very affordable. You do not have to take any risk. Let's say compare maybe to the Forex area. If you say, no, I don't have 1,000 or I don't have 600 or I don't have 10,000 or whatever, use the Bitcoin product. 50 euros equals today, I don't know, 0.0, probably 2 Bitcoin, something like that. You will get a return of 140%. That includes your return of BTC. So 40% is performance. The company is doing it for you. How do they do it? They go into several areas from mining, Bitcoin mining, alternative mining. It's called arbitrage. And for those who maybe think, ooh, is it really payable? I can tell you the secret is very easy. If the company has to provide 40% in 140 working days, that's about 7 months, and we pay out 35% in total in commission on 12 levels, the company has exactly to do about 12.2% every month in order to pay. Do they do it? They do even more because the fluctuation. Let me explain to you a little bit maybe what I get to somebody got his microphone on. Please mute it or let me go back. Okay, let me go back here. Share the screen again. There goes. Let me explain maybe quick, why is it possible to hit the performance? First of all, keep in mind, the company has a more than a 15-year trading history. So it's not really far away to trade, let's say, in the cryptocurrency area, if we can show and trade in the biggest market in the world, the Forex market. So I think that's important to keep this in mind. They know what they're doing. Then, first of all, mining is something that's very interesting, but we mine it in a different way. I cannot say too much at the moment, but you'll be surprised what will come in about 3 weeks. You can check every mining activity from usi-tech because they changed some let's say in a positive way, changed some strategies. In about 3 to 4 weeks or 4 to 5 weeks, I don't know how long it takes, you can check every single mining the company is doing officially with the blockchain code. But the way they mine it, I'm not sure if I can say this already, I can maybe mention it, is very, very effective. Why, you will see shortly. So that means Bitcoin mining, it means alternative mining. Arbitrage, if you don't know what arbitrage trading is you use the prices from the brokers. For example, you can buy a Bitcoin, let's say here in Europe, and you can sell it for almost $100, for example, in Asia. So the price difference between the brokers are amazing. That means you can make a lot of money. Imagine you buy a certain amount for, let's say, 2,000 euros as an example, and you sell it right away for 2,100. It's just a mathematical calculation how much volume you put behind it. So that's what it's called, arbitrage trading. It's very effective, it's very powerful, and it's not really high risk because you make sure you buy and have basically the seller, and the seller is just another bookie, or not a bookie, sorry, another broker. You can do the same in the sports industry. It's called arbitrage as well. And they can go into trading, traditional trading. So that's how they generate the external value. What's important, is there a risk involved? The risk in terms of what is my risk is the price of the BTC. But because everything keeps and stays basically in, not basically, it stays in Bitcoins, it doesn't matter as long as you have to see the Bitcoin is fluctuating, goes up, it goes down. Now it's on 2,000, what did we say, $880. It could go down to 2,500 next week. That's just a part how the Bitcoin works. It fluctuates, but that's why the profit is extremely high and lucrative in that area. So as long as you stay in Bitcoins, you have absolutely no risk. And if you look at the forecast or the analyst, a lot of but basically everybody says we will hit 3,000. We will see 3,000 soon. So whatever you do, keep in mind that the profit you take only through the Bitcoin is increasing, is all on top of what you're doing here. Okay, so for example, you purchase 20 packages equals 1,000 euros in Bitcoin. The runtime is approximately 140 days. Why? Because it's real. It can be 130 days. It can be 150 days. It can be 160 days until the goal of 140 or the 40% is reached. Okay, so you get back 1,400 euros. Very simple calculation. You will get a part of it every day. That's not interesting. That's not actual anymore. So daily return of your BTCs, daily. That means, for example, you purchase a package today, you will see results tomorrow. They do it on a 5 working day. I just want to talk German, sorry. They work on 5 working days. That means you will see results starting on Monday. So you see the results from Tuesday to Saturday. Daily withdrawals. Whatever you do with the returns, if you want to keep it, if you want to keep it in your wallet, if you want to withdraw it, if you want to get a new package with it, you're totally flexible. Commissions and returns can be immediately used to purchase new packages. Think about the compounding effect you saw before in the Forex area. Imagine what happens if you do it here. It's very, very profitable. Whatever you want to do is up to you. If you feel comfortable, take it out, put more in. It's totally flexible. So just maybe to give you a quick idea, you have a calculator, you can play around with that calculator by yourself. Like I said, you can register for free. Just to give you a quick idea, if you would put in 50 packages and you would let it run, and out here too, have a little bit, so don't see everything short term. I know we're living in a fast world, but if you look at things on a long-term run, like a good wine, when will it be good? It just takes a little bit of time. But if you would put it in like for a year and let it in, and use the BTCs in order to purchase a new BTC package, you will get amazing results. And that's how basically wealth is built. The same with the in the Forex area. Warren Buffett, the same principle, said buy a stock, let it run 40 years. It's maybe not the same, and buy more and buy more and buy more with the profit. But you can play around with the calculator. And if you see the numbers, it's very easy. Basically, there are people who say, okay, I need, let's say, 1 Bitcoin a day. That's quite nice. That's almost $2,880 a day. What do I have to do in order to get this on a daily basis? You can calculate it exactly, basically. So that's what the profit calculator is in the back office. And it's pretty simple. It's paid on a uni-level plan. That means if you register for free, you make money on 2 levels, 10 and 3%. If you want the rest on 12 levels, you have to qualify one time. One-time qualification, no rush, no time stress, no nothing. And that means you qualify with either you have your own software license, and I just can recommend, I know the BTC area is going off like a rocket. People are making a lot of money with it, but keep in mind, don't spend it all. Get some, take some, open up your broker account and put some into the Forex area. Diversify it. So what do you need for it? You need your software license and 3, for example, who have 12 packages in total, or 3 that have 3 clients, for example, that have their software license in the Forex area. Then you qualify it for life. It's not really difficult. It's a one-time qualification. Let us show a little bit more results than going too detailed in the compensation plan, because usually I never understood compensation plans. So I understand it now, but what I wanted to say, it's maybe more interesting what you get. So you have a one-time qualification. You can make money without not even having a product. So legally, very, very clean compensation plan, very fair, win-win situation. 35% is getting paid out. Let me see out there, by the way, the I think that, let me go back to this in a second. So if you want to know how many packages we sold or the company sold, and I'm just telling you this, we hit about almost 50,000 in partners now, what I said in the beginning, and we sold almost 400,000 packages with 50 euros. A simple, easy product. And why do I say this? Calculate 400,000 packages multiplied by 50. You get, it's pretty easy, 20 million in sales. 35% is commission. So we paid out over 7 million in commissions only the last 4 months. I think that's pretty impressive. And can only say congratulations for those people who are working with it. So what is the meaning of it? This is real, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real opportunity. It's long-term. It's not the only product that will be, or the only 2 that you saw. There will more coming, or more will be coming. But what I wanted to say, or maybe to go back to the beginning when I mentioned we don't have anybody who's getting left behind. And don't get me wrong, I love the network marketing industry. I do this since 20 years. But when people say sometimes in network marketing, you don't make any money. In traditional network marketing, it's true. 85% are not making any money. Do we have anybody here who is not making money? No. Even if you only use the product, you make money. If you use the software product, you make money. And that's the cool thing. And why does it work? And why does it explode like this? And we didn't even scratch the surface, is because you can show results. And if you can show real results, income-wise and results from the product, you know exactly you're on the winning side. You don't have to sell it. You don't have to argue it. You don't have to explain it. Here are the results. That's the product. So that's, I think, what's really shooting us to Mars at the moment. And with all the things that are coming in terms of transparency in the Forex area as well, you guys will be very impressed what you will see probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks. A lot of things are coming in the background. If you're interested into a car bonus, you need 2,000 BTC packages for your own. Half of it has to come from the commission. So it's not for somebody who just wants to buy packages. The car bonus is it's for somebody who's building the business. It's an additional bonus for builders who deserved it, basically. It's like a thank you from the company. So let me go back here quick and show you a little bit results. We talked about the Forex area. You can copy that link. You just click then on FX Blue and here portfolio constituents. What does it say? There you see it. Okay, you see here that you maybe understand what's going on. We cannot, or the company cannot put out results from clients. Those are results from somebody who has a lot of clients. And it's anonymous. FX Blue guarantees that the results are real. You see here, for example, a 10,000 account, 3,000, 12,000, 1,100, 1,500, 1,000, 2,500, 1,000, 10,000, 2,000, 60,000, and so on. And keep in mind, those accounts are running sometimes back to 8 months. What's here, it's floating. It's absolutely not interesting because that's just the moment, the floating, the open positions. This is interesting here. Not one minus. Closed PL means closed profit or loss. Everything plus. And that goes to all accounts. And I think that's what I meant in the beginning. We can be very, very proud of what or what quality product we have. And let me maybe show you something if the internet here is working. How easy it is to purchase a package. If the internet would be here a little bit faster. Sorry about this. Yeah, maybe it's coming, maybe it's not. Let me maybe go back to the presentation. It just needs a while to load here. It's very simple. For those people who never saw it, or for you guys, if you're new here, go back to the person who invited you, ask him to show you this. It's very simple. You click on it, and it's still loading here. You click on basically, you can put it in English, by the way, on packages. You can purchase the package in 3 different ways. Either you have a wallet, a BTC wallet, then you can do it over BTC wallet. If not, we could work with 2 payment processors. Let me see, it's still not loading. See. Okay, sorry guys, that's my internet. What I want to tell you, I don't want to calculate you rich or anything, but we have so many people now starting to make sometimes 0.5 Bitcoins, a Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoins, 3 Bitcoins, 4 Bitcoins a day. The company is only 8 months old. And in all respect, I had those results maybe after 2-3 years. So that's what I think it's so fascinating. We can really help a lot of people to whatever achieve what they want in life. And I think network marketing is for me not only making money. You make money when you help your people making money. And we have so many people now, they're really changing lives. Tech, who told his mother to stop working. Tech, by the way, one of the top income earners in this company. Tech and Heron never made network marketing in their life. It's amazing what's happening, and it's only the beginning, friends. It's very simple compensation plan. Let me go back here quick and maybe get some testimonials going because my internet is really slow. So I wanted to share my back office. That doesn't work really. Maybe we have some people here. Let me see. Maybe Andy, if you can get your microphone on and maybe say something if my internet is too slow to share results.
I am here. Thank you very much, Mike. So I'm so sorry. I was in the car and that's why I'm a little bit late. And I want to share a little bit experience over my now 35 years in network marketing. There was 5 months ago a guy who called me. I could give him some advice for Asia, and his name was Mike Kiefer, because I live in Thailand and I'm very experienced in the network marketing industry. And instead of giving advice, I fell in love with his business model. And the result was after a little bit over 5 months, I had the experience what I never had in my 35 years of network marketing. This business is working. The products are real. The people behind the business are real. The people who I sponsored or in my organization, they are real and they make really money. And we have a lot of positive examples from customers. They are happy. So if you have a product, doesn't matter which kind of product, and your customer is happy, your business will grow and you have a very good reputation, and it doesn't matter with who you speak, people will listen to you. And in this moment, if you introduce a few words about what we do, people open their ears, open their eyes, and they're really, really happy about this. And 99% of all the people I talk with, they said, yes, I want to have one of the products, even if I have not much money, 50 euro as beginning. I start with it and I put every month something, some more in, and they're happy with that. And I always explain to people, just compare what you get on a bank and which possibility you have here. It's your choice. So this is what I want to share in short words, and I give back to Mike.
Thank you, Andy. Let me see if the internet came back here. Still loading. Well, as long as you hear me. Exactly, guys. I mean, ask the person who invited you today. I think everybody can show results, and that's what it's all about. You can talk a lot about something, but if you see it, it's something different. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer the questions. We will do, by the way, shortly next week, no, in 2 weeks, we start the Asia tour. We will be in Kuala Lumpur for a meeting on the 17th. Then we will be in Manila on the 24th. We will be in Guam 2 days. We will be in Tokyo on the 30th for a meeting. We'll be in Korea on July 1st. So Asia is taking off. There are a lot of, by the way, events right now in the UK. I think next week it starts in 9 days in 9 cities. UK is doing amazing volume. They're doing a lot live because people just like to see it. US is taking off. We have here in Europe, in Germany, sorry. We have every Thursday live meetings. So Andy has a nice website where it says, what's Facebook, what is it? usi-tech events, Andy, I think. So if you have any contacts in Asia, we're happy to send them there, even if you can't go. Ralph will come, one of the owners. Horst will come. So the same, like Andy said, the company is transparent. The owners are there. They come to meetings. They're not, hiding or anything else. So we open up an office, by the way, in Japan. That will come as well. So a lot of expanding plans, but keep in mind, we're only 8-month-old. So everything is still very, very fresh. Sorry, Andy, you want to say something?
Yes, I want to go back to the events. Please, guys, if you are in Kuala Lumpur or in Manila, we have only a certain amount of tickets left for the events. The rooms will be fully packed because a lot of people are interested to get to know the owners of the company and want to have some conversation also with them. By the way, there's also possibility to have a private meeting with Ralph Gold. And I will go more in these details in a few days, so if I have the details. So keep this in mind. Get on the Eventbrite pages, get your tickets, get the tickets for your guests for the 17th in Kuala Lumpur or the 24th in Manila, or if you have even people in this country, send them to this event. Okay, thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. We have some questions here. If I can go over them, would it be possible for usi-tech to book official promotion material? Yes, Michael, there are materials coming. You have to see, priority was in the beginning to have a functional business, maybe not the fancy website. Not everything is perfect yet, but it's getting better and better. So now second phase is to do fine tuning. There will be a new website, a new back office. There will be promotion material, official presentations. The lawyer in the US, the lawyers in Europe, the SEC lawyers, other lawyers, they're just gathering together at the moment. We're doing the fine tuning, so everybody will have the same presentation. So yes, it will come. Just have a little bit patience. And what else? Is there a recording? Yes, there will be a recording. Mike, so can you please explain how to use the rebar calculator? basically easy. You just put the amount of packages in you would like to purchase. You put in the amount of days. You can put in 140 days, a year, just to play around a little bit. So you will see what's happening with the compounding effect if you would leave it in. But like I said, you can always take it out. Everything over 10 euros you can take out on a daily base. And I guess, or I can say all those people who are here who are using the business, they know they pay out every day. Then there was a question here. Does it mean you purchased 200 packs and left it for 260 working days? You could withdraw. Yes, somebody is sharing the screen, by the way. I don't know if that's what you want. But I see the Bitcoin t-shirt. That looks good. Yeah, correct. For who was asking this? Correct. Your question was, or the answer, yes. You could withdraw this, correct. Any questions? If not, then hope to see you guys soon in Asia. And by the way, we will do 1 year anniversary on, it looks like it is, I think it's on the 28th of October. We're just waiting for the final confirmation. That will be in London on the 28th, but we will do one for Asia as well. There will be an opening for the US as well. So a lot of things are coming in the next couple weeks, guys. Okay. There are no questions, then sorry for the bad internet. Hope next time it will be better.